Hi folks, this is the Colonel with you. What we're going to do here today is I had a fellow write in, Buzzshaw. This comment off of YouTube. Where's a good place for someone to start in buying all their needs to get started? My reply was almost too long of an answer for here, but a great idea for a video. Stay tuned. Well, here we are. But I'm going to answer a few other questions along the way, but like I say, stay tuned. We'll get your answers for you. Okay, let's see what you need. Okay, a lot of that is determined by your workspace. Where are you working? In a room in the house, in the garage, out in the shed, whatever. You want to make sure you got good ventilation. The workspace can be anything, like a 12 by 12 little room or something. I mean, this ain't much of a show, but see, I'm pretty small here. But it's convenient, you know. No cost involved. Okay, so let's see. Okay, you have number one, you got to decide where you're working. Then you can decide whether you want MAP gas, oxyacetylene, or tabletop furnace. They're all okay. It's just on what you prefer. We prefer oxygen and acetylene. That'll be abundantly clear as we go along. But basic things you need like a little workbench. I repurposed and reused. This thing used to hold a sewing machine in it. But it's now my workbench. You need old cookie pan. Just so in case anything rolls off or anything, little catch. You need some fire brick. You can get them. I don't know if you can get them at Home Depots or Lowe's. I don't go there. I go to, there's a little wood stove furnace place. I go there about $5 a block. You need at least 3 of them. Just 3 fits perfectly in the pan. So you got about $15 there. You can get one of these pans. I'll tell you what, when your wife's not looking, get one off of her. Okay, we got the workbench, we got the pan, we got the fire bricks. Or you can buy fire bricks and build a little furnace. And probably want to go with MAP gas for that. Little recommendation. Don't buy one like this with a straight tip on it. They make one that the tip turns. It's better to set it up like that and turn it down. I think that flexible head costs you about $30 or so. It's pretty salty, but it's handy. I screwed up and bought the wrong thing. Okay, this is all going to be oxygen acetylene because I tried one of them furnaces. I bought one off of eBay from China. It lasted for like 5 pours, and that between 2 people. and it burn up. Don't waste your money on them. Go to tabletop furnaces. Get one. If you want a furnace and you don't want full with oxygen and acetylene, they're about 400, maybe 450. I haven't checked lately, but go to tabletop furnaces. That's where you want to go. Don't buy none of that crap on eBay. Okay. Okay, we got that all set up. So, here we go. You seen this the other day in glass in the dish, but you need a little holder and a cup. Few bucks for the cup. Under $5 for the holder. You can get them at PMC Supply. You can look for them on eBay. They're not mission critical, you know. You can look on eBay and find one with a dish and the holder, probably fairly reasonable. Doesn't have to be nothing special. Just has to do the job. Let me see. Okay, we got the bench, the pan, the bricks. You got this stuff here. Then you have to decide, what are you going to do? You're going to do deft clay cast, sand casting as they call it. You'll need one of these. They're about, I don't know. I got mine on eBay. Check eBay for this. They make two styles of them. They make a 2-pin, which I have, and then they make a 4-pin also. But that's a matter of personal choice what you want to work with if you're going to go that way. Or you can buy custom-made molds. Good place to go for them is Parts for Less on eBay. If you want to go with a graphite, Parts for Less. MK Bars does some special stuff. Weaver Industries down in Dallas, Pennsylvania, have a site on eBay. They have a few things, but I custom ordered all my stuff. You can see the thickness of this block. When I get this bad boy warmed up, it don't cool off too fast. And here's the difference between the two. A lot of times the price of the graphite mold, you're probably never going to make it back. But it's an easy way to go. There's don't pay more than about $35 for one of these things. Them guys that are charging $60, $80 for a mold, there's no way on this earth you're ever going to make your money back off of that. You'd have to get $1 a mold for like 60, 80 casts. It's a long road to hoe. Okay. eBay, Weaver, Pat P, MK Bars, Silver Mold Maker. You can find all these guys online. And, okay, now we have to, well, you have to decide what you're going to use for heat, I guess. So you got about $30 or so in the MAP gas with the head on it, 30, $40. But once you have it, you're good to go. And we got, let me get this around here, see if you can see it. Let me zoomy here. That little setup right there with a 38101 tip in it cost me $450. The acetylene to refill is like $9. I don't know what the oxygen is. I'm on my second bottle of acetylene and haven't refilled the bottle yet, so I don't have a firm price on that. Or you can go with a tabletop furnace, or like I said, build your own little furnace. There's plenty of videos on it. You can see what other guys have built, and go from there. Okay. I forgot what I did. Okay. Talked about the molds. Talked about the dish. Now you need a heat source. That's up to you. A tabletop furnace will cost you around $400 and probably $50, about the same price as you pay for the gas and the air. It's like a personal choice. But if you're going to buy the furnace, go to tabletop furnaces. That's where you want to buy one at. Don't buy none of that Chinese junk, because you won't be happy. It won't last long, and you'll get discouraged. What else we got? The shop, the table, the pan, these. Mostly eBay, but like all these dishes here, you can find these on eBay, like a whole setup with a holder and a dish and all that, fairly reasonable. Probably come out of China, but they do the job. I don't know a price on them. You have to. eBay's a good place for that, or PMC Supply. What happened here? Come back here. PMC Supply is a good place to go. Their customer service sucks. A little caveat there, you know. But you can find these just about anywhere. Probably Cool Tool, another good place to check for your needs is like Cool Tool or Rio Grande Jewelry Supply, I think it is, or something like that. Anything, just between the two of them, just about anything you can think of, you can probably find it at one or the other ones. Let's see, okay, we hit on that. Hit on the molds. Got to decide what you're going to do. If you're going to sand cast, my advice is to get the def clay to start with. I went with a Petrobond because it was cheap, and buy cheap, get cheap. The finish on the piece that I did wasn't very smooth. So spend the extra bucks. Costs you about $30 a kilo for the def clay. I buy the 4-pounder, because you'll have a little loss on this every time you make a cast. You're going to lose some of the def clay, so there is a little loss involved. Let's see. Okay, I forgot all about this. This is a little something extra that I buy. I like to use. It's an infrared thermometer. It goes up to 2102 degrees Fahrenheit. Like, they're $20 on eBay. I mean, come on. But You can check your temperatures when you're doing your graphite molds. You check it. You want to get them up to like 750, maybe closer to 1,000, depending on how it's cooled off. Depends on your environment. But this is works great. I like checking the temperatures just so I have a rough idea what I'm doing. Well, that's about it for in here. We're going to take you outside and show you this is my winter shop in here. I just set up this year. Usually, I live in Western New York, so it gets a little cold up here. And my shop isn't heated. And it's just a tin building. It's not insulated. It's not nothing. But it gets cold, colder than cold out there. I have a furnace. I tried, but usually I was shutting down every November, December, and I wouldn't open up till the spring again. But I just went out and spent the money and set myself up in here. Remember, no matter where you pick to do it, make sure you got good ventilation. Okay? Let's see, what else? Okay, the bottles, don't buy them off of eBay. You get that stuff, if it's not DOT certified, the bottles, you'll never be able to find anybody to fill the bottles for you, and you'll have to trash them and buy new bottles. Kind of a waste of money. I recommend that you go to somebody like Praxair, any good reputable welding supply house, especially the one, if you're going to use gas and air, where they'll refill the bottles. I bought mine there. I'm not too hip on the Chinese. But, okay, I guess we'll shut this thing down. So who we got? PMC, Cool Tool, Rio Grande. These, Pat P, like I said, Pat P, Parts for Less, and MK Bars. He'll do some custom stuff for you, or Weaver Industries. That's the places that I use. You can find other places to do your stuff for you, but that's up to you. You gotta find somebody you can work with. Okay, heck, let's take this operation outside. We'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, folks, we're out in the tractor shop. This is my setup here. WS bottles of acetylene, and I don't know what poundage these oxygen bottles are. There's the one, the new one I got. It's a little bigger bottle, and this one here. But they you get what they give you when you go in there to exchange the bottles. But like I was saying, use a reputable welding supply house. Don't go eBay or Harbor Freight. Don't even mess with them guys, because you might buy something you can't even use. Okay, quick look around. Pretty simple. Here's my def clay bench, and this is the whole shop. I got plenty of room out here, lots of air, and that's about it. Hello. Okay, Same deal out here. BuzzFeed, what you want to do is use stuff you got handy. That's why it's a hard question to answer. You know, catch where catch can. But you need a bench. You can get that anywhere, make your own. Go to Harbor Freight, buy one of them pressed metal jobs. Anything will do fine. A couple bricks, they're like $4 or $5 a piece. Actually, I'm short one here. I have 5 on this bench, but 2 got taken in the house. You can get that just about anywhere. The fire bricks, like I say, you can go to like a wood stove place. They usually have a pallet of them sitting on the floor. Home Depot, I've never checked, but I would imagine so. That's pretty much the basics of it. Let's see who we got here. We got MK Pars, Pat P at Parts for Less, Silver Mold Maker. I've ordered some stuff off of him. I don't do a lot of business with him, but I guess he's okay. And Cool Tool, Rio Grande, and PMC. You have to deal, when you deal with PMC, you're going to have to see if you like them or not. I've moved away from them. Just like I said, their customer service sucks. Okay, let me bring you around here. That's about all you need, and you want to go for these. These are pretty expensive to buy the bottles. You'll spend a good penny on a WS bottle and a little oxygen. These are like the size under the commercial bottles, and that's a WS bottle. Like I say, go to somebody reputable. You might pay a little more, but you're going to get good stuff. Geez, I don't know. I guess that's about it. I hope I answered all your questions. If there's something else, something that I missed, or somebody has a comment to help us fellow along, put it down in the comment section. You know where it is, down there. And we might have us a new pour. Okay, that's about it for me. I'm gonna buzz out of here. Okay, Buzzshaw. One last thing before I close this out. What you want to do is go to Metals Mafia. I think it's metalsmafia.com. Sign in there, and there's all kind of places. There's videos, everything, you know, and fire away with your questions, because there's a lot of good pours there. And that's about it. I just wanted to add that here at the end. We'll talk to you later.